Welcome, fellow Rust players. Today we're delving into a heated discussion surrounding a proposed change that could significantly shake up our gaming experience. The idea of limiting the number of sleeping bags per server to, for example, 10 per player. This change could have far-reaching implications, particularly for our more experienced solo players, and it's critical we dissect this from all angles. To start, let's lay the groundwork by understanding the fundamental role of sleeping bags in Rust. They're far more than mere respawn points. They form the backbone of our survival and strategic play. In a game where every death can result in significant loss of resources and territorial advantage, a strategically placed sleeping bag can be the difference between a comeback or a painful setback. Particularly for solo players, sleeping bags boost survivability by offering instant re-entry into the game, reducing downtime and ensuring continuity. Picture this scenario. You're a seasoned solo player operating from a network of 7 towers strategically positioned around your main base. Each tower, serving as a vantage point and a line of defense, ideally requires a sleeping bag for immediate repositioning upon death. Now, imagine a limit of 10 sleeping bags per server being enforced. Your defense setup would consume 7 bags, leaving you with a mere 3 to place elsewhere on the map. This would drastically confine your strategic options and mobility, affecting your ability to guard, explore, and control. Exploration, in fact, is a key aspect of Rust's gameplay. The game's vast map, filled with different biomes and monuments, is meant for players to explore, gather resources, and encounter other players. In 2020, Rust's map size was reported to be around 16 square kilometers, which is quite extensive. With only a limited number of sleeping bags, your ability to stake out new territories, set up remote resource-gathering points, or even create secret stashes could be severely hampered. Then comes the challenge of recovering from raids. In Rust, it's not just about defense, but also about resilience. The ability to recover from a successful raid is a testament to a player's adaptability and resourcefulness. Multiple sleeping bags are vital in this aspect, providing alternate respawn points to start over. A limitation would turn recoveries into an uphill battle, adding more strain to solo players. The proposed change could inadvertently tip the balance in favor of group play. Consider this. A team of 5 players would collectively have access to 50 sleeping bags under the proposed limitations. This means larger clans can maintain multiple bases, have superior map presence, and enhanced survivability. This discrepancy could widen the existing gap between solo and group players, and potentially push the game towards less skillful, group-oriented playstyle. We also have to consider the impact on the diversity of gameplay styles. Top-tier solo players in Rust have always demonstrated a complex understanding of the game's mechanics, employing advanced strategies and tactics. In fact, some of the highest-ranked Rust players prefer the solo playstyle for its inherent challenges and rewards. But if the ability to strategically use multiple sleeping bags gets stifled, we risk watering down this complexity and reducing the game to a one-size-fits-all approach. In conclusion, we must ask ourselves, what makes Rust a thrilling game? Is it not the diversity of playstyles, the balance between survival and strategy, and the game's inherent respect for player skill? If so, then a limit on the number of sleeping bags per server seems like a short-sighted change. This alteration risks undervaluing the strategic depth brought by skilled solo players and might shift the game towards favoring larger, potentially less skillful groups. As passionate players, it's essential that we voice our concerns and ensure that the game continues to uphold its values of strategic play and diversity. Let's keep Rust engaging and fair for all players.